situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurate.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, they'll throw. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
3 yards. And the Rams first down.
That one taken in by Whittington. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. Now the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does give them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was the true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off the play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3rd and 2. In motion left goes Smith. That is caught. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. In motion goes the tight end. Off play action, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Daniel Bellinger from 13 yards out. And the Rams are able to move back in front.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Nice little juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Third and 3.
Here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Approach defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late.
That's interference.
That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, first and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get this complete to Whittington. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good.
Cole now on first and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to
Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Fields. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Fields. It's caught inside the 25. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Oh, good move. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Jets, first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Jets, 14. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Daniel Bellinger. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
First down.
Fields now to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll give to Hall. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 6.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Second and 2.
Second and 2.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
They'll drop the throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
The first down pass.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now back to throw.
2nd and 4. At the 24.
That is complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Joshua
now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Rams 31. Jets
So that drives
14.
7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Fields. And a good starting field position and 3 times. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Puna Ford, the one to get to him and drop him.
And 11 at the 36-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
Well, they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the carry, it's Ferguson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. That one taken in by Whittington. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. All again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Complete to number 4. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Rams 1st down. An 8-yard gain.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down again. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Off play action, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Jets first down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
To the right side, it completes to Atwell. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4.
A give running right is Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. 2nd and 9. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 12. And a Rams first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And incomplete, and dropped there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Gets around him. Shedding the tackle and gives him some room. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
That's another Rams first down.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, he'd had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now out come the Jets. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Fields. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Now Fields going to run. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they'll run the option to start the drive. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. He's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
It's a pickup of 3.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
The Jets' 31-yard line.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
at the 20-yard line.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
There's Robinson showing the flash. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news there. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. Fields now to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Throwing again on second down. Fields.
A gain of 6.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing again is Fields. That is caught. And he is going to have the Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Fields. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
A gain of 9 yards.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for L.A., they get a rare victory to move to 4-12 with 1 game remaining. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.